I did my last musical concert about a year ago, and that was a major decision because that's all I'd ever known since I was 11. I just wanted to sit down and bawl like a baby on the stage that night, but...
It was the official farewell to music.
Final one.
Why?
Welcome back to our channel. Barbara Mandrell, a name that once dominated the country music scene with her soulful R&B-infused melodies and an innovative blend of music and visuals. Throughout the 1970s and 80s, she not only captivated fans with her talent, but also with her forward-thinking creativity, becoming an irreplaceable icon of modern country music. Yet in 1997, at the height of her career, Barbara unexpectedly announced her retirement, stepping away from the spotlight to embrace a simpler life. What could have led an artist, once honored as the Entertainer of the Year at the CMA and the recipient of 2 Grammy Awards, to make such a shocking decision? Let us delve into the emotional journey of this extraordinary woman. From her glorious moments of triumph, the life-altering challenges she faced, to the humble yet deeply fulfilling life she chose. This is a story of dedication, sacrifice, and above all, an endless love for family and the true values of life. The decision to retire. In 1997, Barbara Mandrell stunned the country music world when she unexpectedly announced her retirement following an emotional performance at the Grand Ole Opry, the legendary stage that had witnessed the most remarkable successes of her career. It was not just a monumental decision, but also the closing of a significant chapter in the history of country music. After nearly 3 decades of unwavering dedication to her craft, Barbara realized that the spotlight was no longer her top priority. She chose to sell her entire collection of cherished musical instruments, her faithful companions throughout her career, as a symbolic way of closing the door on her past. For Barbara, this was not a sign of weariness or failure, but a conscious decision to devote more time to her family, especially her teenage son. In her final years on stage, Barbara felt a powerful calling to embrace family life. She revealed that this decision did not stem from a loss of passion or disillusionment with music, but from her desire to be fully present for her loved ones. "I have given everything to music. Now, I want to give everything to my family," she shared in an interview. Since then, Barbara has retreated into a quieter life, far removed from the limelight, appearing only for special events or charitable activities. Instead of continuing her illustrious career, she found joy in simpler pleasures, caring for her family, gardening, painting, and attending church services. Despite stepping away from the stage, Barbara has maintained a deep sense of inner peace and complete satisfaction with what she has achieved and the path she chose. Barbara Mandrell's decision to retire was not only a turning point in her life, but also left fans with a mix of regret and profound admiration. It serves as a poignant reminder that no matter how high one may rise, family and the true values of life remain paramount. Her decision to step away from the spotlight may have seemed abrupt, but behind it lay untold stories. Could it be that heartbreaking events, particularly the devastating car accident in 1984, had changed everything? What truly drove her to leave her career while still at the peak of success? The answers will leave you astonished. The tragic accident and struggles of 1984. In 1984, Barbara Mandrell's life took an unexpected and harrowing turn following a devastating car accident on September 11th. Her car was hit head-on by another vehicle that had crossed the center line, killing the young driver of the other car instantly. At the time, Barbara was at the height of her career, but the accident left her severely injured, facing both physical pain and lasting emotional trauma. Barbara sustained multiple serious injuries, including a fractured femur, broken ankle, and a head injury that caused temporary memory loss and short-term changes in personality. Her recovery journey was grueling and lasted over 3 years, filled with immense challenges and relentless effort. "It was the darkest time of my life," Barbara recalled, reflecting on the days she fought to overcome the pain and rediscover herself. However, the accident left more than physical scars. It also took a toll on her reputation. When the Mandrell family was legally required to sue the deceased driver's family for insurance compensation under Tennessee law, public backlash ensued. Many fans, unaware of the legal complexities, criticized Barbara, accusing her of being insensitive to the family's loss. The wave of rumors and condemnation significantly damaged her public image, despite multiple efforts by Barbara and her family to explain the situation. Following the accident, Barbara gradually reduced her presence in the music industry to focus on her family and community work. Although she no longer performed on grand stages, she continued to participate in charity events and sing at church services. The music that now came from her heart was no longer driven by the pursuit of fame, but by a desire to spread love and compassion. While no longer an active performer, Barbara maintained her spirit of giving through charitable and community activities. She supported fundraising events, assisted various charitable organizations, and became a passionate advocate for road safety awareness, a cause deeply personal to her. Having overlooked seatbelt use before the accident, Barbara became a staunch supporter of seatbelt campaigns. She participated in numerous public safety initiatives, appearing in advertisements and forums to share her experience and emphasize the importance of wearing seatbelts while driving. Rarely making public appearances, Barbara chose to engage only in events that held true significance for her and her family. Music, though no longer her career, remained an integral part of her life. She sang during church services, where she found peace and a profound connection with the surrounding community. Barbara's life after retirement no longer featured the dazzling lights of the stage, but was instead filled with simple, meaningful values. She became a picture of strength and resilience, a woman who had endured immense pain and found serenity by dedicating herself to the things that mattered most in life. The 1984 accident was not merely a tragic event, but a turning point that reshaped Barbara's perspective on life. From a performer surrounded by the glitz of the stage, she transformed into a devoted mother and woman of deep values. That tragedy did not break Barbara Mandrell. It only made her stronger and more compassionate. Barbara Mandrell's career journey. Barbara Mandrell was not just a star of country music. She was a symbol of creativity and diversity in the genre, breaking traditional boundaries to reach new heights. From a talented young girl in a musical family to one of the most outstanding artists of the 1970s and 80s, Barbara's career was an extraordinary journey of dedication and inspiration. Born on December 25, 1948, into a family with a rich musical heritage, Barbara displayed exceptional talent from a young age. Her father, R&B-Mandrell, was the first to recognize her innate musical gifts and encouraged her to learn instruments like the pedal steel guitar, banjo, and saxophone. By the age of 12, Barbara had mastered several instruments and became a performing sensation. She frequently appeared on shows like Town Hall Party in California and toured across the U.S., alongside legends like Johnny Cash and Patsy Cline. In 1969, at the age of 21, Barbara officially entered the music industry with her cover of Otis Redding's "I've Been Loving You Too Long." This single, along with "Treat Him Right," quickly gained recognition on the Billboard charts, paving the way for a stellar career in the coming decade. Barbara Mandrell rose to prominence in the 1970s after transitioning from Columbia Records to ABC Dot Records, later part of MCA Records. Her collaboration with producer Tom Collins marked a turning point in her career. Under Collins' guidance, Barbara seamlessly blended country and R&B, creating a unique, groundbreaking style that captivated audiences. During the 1970s, Barbara released a series of hit songs, including "Standing Room Only," "That's What Friends Are For," and the iconic "Sleeping Single in a Double Bed." The latter soared to #1 on the country charts, marking a major milestone in her career. Her follow-up hit, "If Loving You Is Wrong, I Don't Want to Be Right," further solidified her position as a music icon, combining intense emotion with modern melodies. In 1979, her album Just for the Record received critical acclaim, cementing Barbara's status as one of the most influential artists of the era. Songs like Years and Fooled by a Feeling were not only chart toppers, but also showcased her ability to blend classic and contemporary styles. Barbara was more than just a singer. She was a consummate performer. Her concerts were not merely musical events, but extraordinary showcases of her talent, featuring performances on instruments like the pedal steel guitar, banjo, and saxophone. She delivered a true musical feast that kept audiences spellbound. The 1980s saw Barbara reaching unparalleled heights. In 1980 and 1981, she became the first female artist to win the CMA's Entertainer of the Year award twice in a row, a historic achievement that remains rare to this day. Albums like Love is Fair, 1980, In Black and White, 1982, and Spun Gold, 1983, topped the charts, producing hits such as Years, Wish You Were Here, and Happy Birthday, Dear Heartache. Beyond music, Barbara demonstrated her versatility through the television show Barbara Mandrell and the Mandrell Sisters. Airing from 1980 to 1982, the show brought laughter and music to millions, making the Mandrell family pop culture icons. Although the show lasted only 2 years, it left a lasting legacy and highlighted Barbara's multifaceted talents. Barbara consistently pushed the boundaries of country music, reinventing herself with R&B covers like Woman to Woman and Married But Not to Each Other, which helped country music reach a broader audience. Her innovative arrangements blended gospel, country, and pop, enriching her musical repertoire. In 1982, her gospel album, He Set My Life to Music, won Barbara her first Grammy Award, showcasing her spiritual depth and artistic range. The songs in the album reflected her strong faith and divine inspiration, marking a significant milestone in her career. Although her career began to slow down in the late 1980s, Barbara retained her magnetic appeal with albums like Sure Feels Good, 1987, and I'll Be Your Jukebox Tonight, 1988. Hits like My Train of Thought and Mirror Mirror continued to affirm her enduring talent. In 1997, Barbara Mandrell decided to end her music career with a deeply emotional performance at the Grand Ole Opry. This was not only a farewell to the stage, but also a fitting conclusion to an illustrious career spanning nearly 30 years. Barbara Mandrell left behind not only an illustrious music career, but also a legacy that changed how country music was performed and experienced. Her bold fusion of country and R&B paved the way for future generations of artists. Her induction into the Country Music Hall of Fame in 2009 affirmed her place in music history. Barbara Mandrell was not just an artist, but a trailblazer, a symbol of innovation and resilience in music. Her journey is a testament to the power of pushing boundaries to achieve greatness, making her an everlasting source of inspiration for generations to come. The legacy and influence of Barbara Mandrell. Barbara Mandrell was not only a talented artist, but also a deeply influential figure whose impact transcended the boundaries of country music. Through her relentless creativity and powerful emotional connection with audiences, she left behind a rich legacy that continues to inspire generations of artists and fans around the world. In 2009, Barbara Mandrell was officially inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame, a prestigious honor that cemented her importance in the history of the genre. During the heartfelt ceremony, Barbara gave a special thanks to her father, Herbie Mandrell, who not only inspired but also guided her throughout her career. It was a touching moment of gratitude as she paid tribute to her family, fans, and the music industry that helped make the Mandrell name iconic. At the event, stars such as Reba McEntire and Michael McDonald performed Barbara's classic hits as a tribute, showcasing her enduring influence on peers and future generations of artists. Although her television program, Barbara Mandrell and the Mandrell Sisters, aired for only 2 years, from 1980 to 1982, It left an indelible mark on audiences. The show not only provided entertainment, but also helped popularize country music among mainstream audiences, particularly younger generations. Together with her sisters Louise and Irlene, Barbara brought a lively, relatable image of country music to every episode. The humorous, upbeat performances combined with stellar musical numbers made the show a cornerstone in American music television history. Barbara Mandrell paved the way for country music artists, especially women, by challenging stereotypes about the genre. She proved that country music could transcend traditional frameworks, seamlessly blending with modern elements like R&B, soul, and pop, while preserving its unique identity. Artists like Reba McEntire, Carrie Underwood, and Miranda Lambert have all acknowledged Barbara Mandrell as one of their greatest inspirations. Her confidence, bold performance style, and unparalleled ability to connect with audiences have become a model for many young artists to emulate. Even though Barbara retired in 1997, her music and image remain deeply ingrained in the hearts of fans. Hits like Sleeping Single in a Double Bed and Woman to Woman are not just songs. They are symbols of a golden era in country music. She gave audiences more than just music. She became a cherished memory in the hearts of her fans. Beyond her music career, Barbara left a lasting impression through her social and charitable contributions. From advocating for traffic safety awareness to participating in various charitable events, she used her influence to promote positive values. Barbara was not only an artist but also a social activist who leveraged her fame to make a meaningful difference. The legacy of Barbara Mandrell lies not just in her chart-topping hits or prestigious awards, but also in her role as a trailblazer for country music. She proved that music has no limits, showing that an artist can stay true to their roots while experimenting and innovating to reach diverse audiences. Barbara Mandrell is more than a musical icon. She is a story of resilience, passion, and the ability to push boundaries. Although she has stepped away from the stage, her legacy remains an eternal source of inspiration for anyone who cherishes country music and true artistry. Barbara Mandrell was more than just an artist with numerous awards and achievements. She was a symbol of resilience, innovation, and compassion. Her life stands as a testament to overcoming adversity, dedicating oneself fully to art, and always prioritizing family and core values. Though she has stepped away from the spotlight, Barbara's music and contributions continue to live on in the hearts of fans and inspire future generations. What are your thoughts on Barbara Mandrell's emotional journey? Which of her songs has left the deepest impression on you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to join us in exploring more stories about country music legends. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Goodbye.